This morning, though, I'm calling this the calm before the storm. It only seems fitting, right? That's when those thunderstorms are really set to fire up west of the Continental Divide, and they're going to linger through late this evening and even into our Wednesday morning. Once it hits really I-15 and tracks eastward, the area shaded in that dark green and yellow, you guys will be my watch spot. And I asked what was the best part of your weekend, and can you show me what you did through simply using a picture? And Mary said she enjoyed the thunderstorm on Saturday. Friends to the south across Texas and Oklahoma waking up to severe thunderstorms this morning. Supercell thunderstorms, which are the most severe because they have a rotating updraft, which means they quickly turn into tornadoes. We still have another day of record-breaking heat. This ridge of high pressure right here, it has shifted over to the east just a bit. Usually that's the time overnight when you open up those windows, you let in that nice cool air, and then you trap it all up as you head into those early morning hours. But that hasn't been the scenario because we truly haven't had the relief with those cooler overnight lows. This is a live look this morning to Medicine Lake. It is absolutely gorgeous, and that's not the only area that's showing off and looking good this morning. I'm not kidding. 55 degrees in Glendive in February in Montana. Oh yeah, we got a little spoiled yesterday, but don't get used to it. Now this is a Montana big sky morning. Helen sent this to me. Look at how gorgeous this was. Typically that's kind of Montana. We're like, well, we got this, but and Mother Nature's kind of just being chill today. Caption this I came up with. Meanwhile in Montana on May 20th, Daniel, good morning to you. Thanks so much for sending that one to me. He said, when you forget to put your truck in the garage. Now waking up to that in Browning this morning. Wow, I mean nearly whiteout conditions. This area of low pressure really just dominating Colorado over towards Wyoming, bringing with it several feet of accumulating snow throughout the valley.
Majestic, you like Trace Atkins.
Ladies love the country boys. Yeah, we do. Okay. That system continues to track eastward. Look at that. If these models hold up, Lewistown, you have a very windy day tomorrow. 60 to 65 mile per hour wind gusts. Wade, I think we need to be friends. Look at his dog just hanging out, relaxing. That's a big dog for a small boat. Out you go. This is what it's going to feel like on your skin. -7 in Dillon. That'll wake you up. Let's get to the weather forecast because we are under a Weather Authority alert due to some severe thunderstorms today and elevated fire danger across the Treasure State. So severe thunderstorms for all areas shaded in this dark green extending from Bozeman all the way over towards eastern Montana. They're going to be severe in nature, meaning they're going to bring along with them damaging winds. Some of those winds gusting up to about 60 miles an hour. Some of them will be wet thunderstorms, which will be good because you need to plan on that brief but heavy downpour rain. We need the rain. However, others will be dry thunderstorm cells. So little to no rain associated with them. However, they will bring that frequent lightning and gusty winds. So that's the last thing that we need because we're looking at such high fire danger across the state. All it takes is one lightning strike and we could see yet again another wildfire start. We're seeing a little bit of active weather this morning. Not a lot, not all that impressive, but we'll watch for stronger storms to develop later in the afternoon. Here's 9 o'clock. You can see the system, this cold front that's passing through the east, back behind it through central and western Montana. You guys will start out the day with pleasant conditions. I'll try to send you some sunshine, especially if you're not in an area where you're still socked in with that haze and that smoke. But here's about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Watch those storms. They're going to be moving in from the southwest, extending through areas south of Lewistown and into northern Wyoming. All of those little pockets of yellow, that's where the severe storms will really develop. Here's about dinner time. So if you have any outdoor plans today, maybe you're thinking, well, it's going to be hot. I want to go to a lake, a river, whatever it may be. Make sure you can seek shelter quickly as those storms will start to fire up at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. But look at our time. There's 10 o'clock. Still not done yet. It's going to be after midnight before those storms exit the state, and they're going to be powerful. Also, not only do you need to seek shelter quickly once they arrive, but prepare before these storms actually develop. So before you head out the door today, make sure if you have something outside that might blow away or get damaged that it's secure or tucked away or brought inside. And also hail could be associated with those storms, small to medium-sized hail. So that's the thunderstorms. Now we got to talk about fire danger because we have red flag warnings and fire weather watches in place. So this red flag warning is in place right now. It's going to remain in place until 8 p.m. on Friday for areas right across north central Montana, Havre, Cut Bank, through areas right along I-15. What that means, ingredients are in place. They are prime for new wildfires to start. So really do your part so that we don't have those wildfires start. I know we can't control the thunderstorms, but many of our wildfires are actually started because of human behavior. We'll look for fire weather watches that are going to start tomorrow from noon to 11 p.m. and it's going to extend all the way down towards southwest Montana, all the way over towards the northeast. And oftentimes how this plays out is it starts as a fire weather watch, but then it gets upgraded to a red flag warning, and likely that's going to be the scenario by tomorrow. Here's our drought monitor. It's updated every Thursday. Not looking great. All those areas shaded in that red. We're seeing extremely dry conditions, so that just puts into perspective how critical it is that you are very careful when it comes to those red flag warnings and those fire weather watches, and how scary it is that we do have those thunderstorms in our weather forecast today. We'll watch for some gusty winds across the northern Rocky Mountain front by about 10 o'clock this morning, extending south as we head into the afternoon. Plan on those winds gusting up to about 40 miles an hour by 2 o'clock in Great Falls. And the system is going to continue to track eastward, but just keep in mind, if you get stuck in one of those thunderstorm cells, you need to plan on stronger wind gusts up to about 60 miles an hour. As we're looking at our excessive heat warning still in place today over towards the east, it'll stay in place until tonight at about 8 o'clock. And then finally, a little bit of relief. Mid-80s today for Thompson Falls, 84 degrees for Polson. Down across southwest Montana, upper 80s in Dillon, low 90s for Bozeman. Across the north, heading up towards Cut Bank, 83 there, 86 for Augusta, and heading over towards the east. This is where things get hot. Make sure you crank up that AC. If you don't have AC, come up with a game plan for you and your family to stay safe. And as always, check on your neighbors, especially if you have elderly ones.